Hello, good morning. It's Trina from A Cosmopolite. It is Friday, March 27th in linear time. And I stepped outside to record this video for a few reasons. One, I wanted to actually express what I've been feeling the past week, themes that I'm noticing come up. So that's one reason. The second reason is I wanted to bring you outside, bring the audience outside to hear the morning birds, because they've really been blessing me lately. I can hear them calling to me, and I've been stepping outside more, especially in the morning, even at night, like at dawn. Oh my God, listen to the wind. Oh my God. Do you hear that? Wow. I don't make this shit up, you guys. Yeah. Mama's been calling me outside. My fairy family's been calling me outside. The Fae Kingdom, the Elemental Kingdom, the Mineral Kingdom. It's possibly about to rain, but it's just, I can feel something in the air, energy in the air, and it's like magnetic, mystical, electric. It's potent, it's strong. And there were things that I wanted to do last night and today, but with the kind of energy that I was feeling, I didn't really get those things done. Yeah, so I wanted to come to you and share the themes that I have been picking up on. And I would like your insights. I would like your experiences. I would love for you to share your thoughts, your worries, your questions, your stories, everything, whatever you feel comfortable sharing. So I'm going to list off the themes, and I don't know if I should be talking about it right now. I kind of felt like right before I recorded that I would leave you guys with the themes and get a conversation going, and then I can do another video and maybe integrate your stories into mine. So and then there's Wolf. Wolf, be careful, please. In the beginning of the week, I had an experience where I became extremely Good Lord, hold on a second. The beginning of the week, I had an experience where I became extremely triggered, and it came out of nowhere. Right after I did my new moon ritual. So wait, I should probably start with the new moon ritual. I was like, oh, I'm gonna make this whole new moon ritual, but the thing is that I couldn't sit in my normal spot, my sacred space, my altar, because it fell off the wall. So that's another thing I need to share with you. So I opted to do a sacred bath. So I blessed my bath. I lit 2 white candles. I took my 2 pink moonstone crystals and I believe my celestite crystal. I took an incense cone with me and the phone to play some music and my list. I wrote down some questions that I think it was Ameya and Achintya from Priestess Rising School that they prompted in our group. So I just had reflected on these questions and answered them before I went and took my spiritual bath. And then as I got into the waters, I continued to bless them and speak intention of purification, purifying my body, my energy, my mind, my heart. So that's the first thing that I did. And I guess maybe a day or two later, after the new moon, my new moon ritual, I was editing a lecture for my online course. And as I was editing it, a text message came in, and a text message came in, and it was supposedly for my partner, and this person was a female, or claiming to be a female, and started saying all this stuff, and I like freaked out so bad. But on the outside I was trying to remain calm, but I mean, I didn't go berserk, but like, I guess I could have reacted stronger than I did. But I got really firm with him, and like who is this and what is this, and he had no idea what was going on. And a part of my ego was like, well, he's just trying to play it cool because he doesn't want to acknowledge that he's caught. Well, literally a minute after, this person continuously keeps texting, and I'm trying to call her back to find out if it's a bot or a joke or whatever. His friend, one of his friends, calls and is laughing and tells us it's him. And he's just cracking up. He's cracking up so hard. And I was like, wow. After that, I was frustrated. I was frustrated that I had to experience that. I was frustrated that I even went there. I was frustrated that I actually believed it. That I didn't stop and go, oh, this has to be a mistake or whatever. Like, I didn't really give him the benefit of the doubt. And that angered me, that I went there right away. It's a very, very big fear of mine. In every single relationship I have been in, okay, in the past, I was cheated on. The person I was with was not faithful and lied, and most of them were narcissists and abusive. So it just sucks that I felt those feelings. So after I got triggered, found out it was the friend, I had to calm myself down. I had to stop editing. I couldn't edit anymore. And I had to go through, you know, a series of emotions and mental states, like, you know, telling myself, oh, okay, I see that my brain is in fight or flight mode, so now I need to calm my nervous system down. I need to calm down now. I know it was a prank. And then I had to console and comfort myself. My partner had to comfort me and apologize. Then I try to get myself back to editing. But even after editing, and even after that, I had to put the phone down, and I had to have a really good cry. Like, I got in the bed and pulled the covers over my head, and I just felt this intense, like, bubbling come up from my heart and out. You know, as if, you know, when you watch a really good movie and get to a really sentimental part and you just feel the lump in your throat. It was like that, but in my heart, and it just came flooding up and out. Like, I started bawling and had a stream of memories from the past and thoughts and feelings that I had felt in different relationships when I was betrayed. And then just feeling the sadness of if I had been betrayed by my twin flame. And it just came flooding out, and then I had to apologize to myself. I apologized to him. I apologized to his spirit that I even went there, all this stuff. And so that's the first thing, being extremely triggered so that I could release a huge amount of energy from my heart to create space, which ironically I had written down in my new moon intentions: create space in my heart. That's the first theme. So I'm wondering if you have been triggered this week. Did it cause a huge emotional response from you? And how did you handle it? What were your reactions? Did you have a good release? Did you allow yourself the release? Did you create space? The second theme, irritability. I noticed that, like, hours before the moon went into Aries, literally my body was on fire. I woke up hot, so hot, like burning on the inside, and I had to make myself a shake of frozen banana, almond milk, and peanut butter and cacao powder to cool myself down. And then I like put my feet on the earth. It was nice and moist and dewy and cool. We've had nice weather, but the earth was still cool in the morning time. So I had to do different things to cool my body down. Literally, I could feel the fire of Aries, and it was causing me to be hot. So I have felt myself overheating a few times this week. Have you? I'm wondering if you have as well. If you have felt the intense heat and energy that comes from Aries. Okay, second theme. Well, what comes with heat is irritability. In Ayurveda, fire is pitta, pitta's fire. And if your fire is imbalanced, or if you have too much fire, you can be irritable, or it's just kind of one of a natural trait of a person with fire, easily irritated because of all that passionate, fiery energy. So I noticed that I've been irritable the past 2 days, like quickly irritable. So there's that. And then I have to pamper myself, eat something cooling, come step outside. I've been stepping outside so much more. I set up the table back here, and it's right by the trees, and I've been watching the birds. So there's that. And then I think in general, I think I'm picking up on irritability from the collective. People irritable about what's going on around the world, and how none of us can foresee what's going to happen. You know, we all have to surrender and let go of control, and we don't know what's going to happen next. And I can understand being irritated about that. The other huge theme, I was almost going to forget this, past lives. This theme has come up so much. So I have a friend, a sister, who has met her twin flame. And so she's been coming to me and confiding in me about her experiences, and you know how it is in the beginning, okay, if you're a twin flame. And so now is the time for her. She's seeing what needs to be brought up, what needs to be purged. And so we talk about it. I'll, you know, hold space for her and give her advice and stuff. And so past lives has continually come up because, of course, as a twin flame, when you meet your twin flame, a lot of wounds and beliefs, programming from past lives will come up, and you'll also begin to notice people in your life now may have been players in past lives, as well as your twin flame. So that's been a theme this week of karma and twin flames. Karma, twin flames, and past lives. And karma doesn't always mean something bad. You know, there are pleasant things that are also karma, okay? It's just about cause and effect. So, and it's about relationships in this time, situations in this time. And so past lives has come up quite a few times for my friend as we discuss things, me myself inquiring in sacred space about some past life stuff on my own to make sure I smooth things and heal things and transmute stuff. And then I was having a conversation with someone just yesterday. It is the lady that we were to join in California off-grid. We were having a conversation about the current state of the world and everything, and I was telling her about how I honestly feel that what's happening right now, I feel like more people are going to move towards living off the land and off-grid living. And my hope is that this brings about the new age that has been prophesied, and why we're here on the planet to usher in this new age, this new system, higher consciousness of living. And my hope is that communities are made. And so as we were talking about this, she then said, I can't help it, but I just want to say that I feel like we have a past life connection. I've known you before. Like, I feel connected to you, and I hope we can talk about it further. So I was like, wow. I mean, like, it's just coming at me in every direction. So that's another theme this week. If I can think of others, I'll pop in with another video. But as of now, I'm just trying to quickly share these. Totally forgot that I was going to do another video and go more in depth. But so here it is all laid out. okay? And I feel like it's signed, sealed, and stamped by Mama Earth and all the kingdoms, okay? So reflect on what I've shared, and if any of this resonates, please chime in. I would love to hear what's going on with you and what is in resonance if you're experiencing any of these themes, and in what ways, and just get a very safe space of conversation going. And if you don't feel comfortable talking about it publicly in the YouTube comments, we can always move it somewhere private. I could make like a group on Facebook or something. So just let me know your thoughts. Namaste. Mitakoe o yasin. Aroha nui.